Hey, how you guys doing today? I'm going to help you review some vocabulary, the one that we did the other time. So what I need you to do is I need you to repeat after me, listen to the sentences, and then I'm going to take you to Google so we can look up some pictures that are related to the word. And the first word that we have here today is abrupt. So say with me, abrupt. Sudden and unexpected. For example, you can say, I was surprised by the abrupt change of subject. Or you can say, I was surprised by the abrupt change of the weather. Maybe from sunny to rainy, it went very fast, changed very fast. So you can say suddenly or abruptly, abrupt. So I'm going to take you online so we can see what words we can find, what pictures. All right, so for example, you can have an accident in a car. That is something that you were not expecting, and that is something that happened abrupt or abruptly. You can say, for example, I was driving and somebody hit me in the back of the car, abruptly hit me in the back of the car. Okay? Or you can say, I was driving and a little boy crossed the road chasing the ball, and I couldn't see him. So the boy crossed the road abruptly, or he abruptly crossed the road. Okay, we're going to go to the next word, and the next word is awful. Say with me, awful. Something that is very bad or is very unpleasant. Can be to the taste. When you're eating something, you can say, this food is very awful. Or maybe it's a person that you don't like for some reason. You can say you are an awful person, somebody who is very mean. Or you can say, I made an awful fool of myself, or you are a very awful liar. And let's look for the words online. Alright, so we're going to go to awful. Something awful. Maybe you're eating at a restaurant, you say, oh, this soup is awful. Or maybe you're watching a movie, you say, this is an awful movie. Or maybe this is an awful smell if something smells very bad. Okay? Or maybe you're just sick, you have a headache, or your body is weak, so you can say, I'm feeling awful. Alright, let's go to the next word. The next word is clever. Say with me, clever. Clever is a person that is quick to understand, or can be an animal like a cat or a dog that is very smart. Something that learn very quick, okay? Or that can have very good ideas. So if you have a friend that always have good ideas, you can say, my friend is very clever. Or if you have a doggy or a pet or a cat, you can say, my cat is very clever. He knows how to use the toilet. Right, so let's find the vocabulary words. And the word is clever. Right, clever means very smart. So you see, this little boy here, he got 8 in his test. So you can say that the boy is clever. The girl is clever. My teacher is very clever. You can say, my dog is very clever. Okay? Alright, so let's go with the other word. The next word is common. Say with me, common. Something that is very common is something that happens almost every day, or that occurs on a daily basis. Alright, so something that is done very often. For example, I can say tea is a very common drink in Taiwan. So now let's go online to see what pictures we can find that are related to the word common. Alright, so somebody is famous. Maybe you can say the person is common. Maybe everybody knows him. Or maybe you and your friend have the same problems. So maybe you can say we have a common problem. Or maybe you have in a good sense. Maybe you have a good thing and your friend has a good thing, so you can say we have so many things in common. Maybe you like to watch movies, he likes to watch movies, so you can say we have many things in common. Alright, so let's see if we can go to the next word. Alright, so the next word is exotic. So say with me, exotic. Exotic is like something that is very special, like an exotic plant or an animal or a place like the jungle, which is very beautiful, very attractive. So maybe you can say, I planted many exotic plants in the garden. Alright, so let's go online to see what we can find with the word exotic. Alright, so for exotic, we can have an exotic place, something that is very beautiful to look at. We can have exotic person, someone who is very beautiful. Could be a guy, could be a girl. Or we can have exotic animals like the tigers, some animals that are very colorful, something that is very special, like the Taiwan's bear, very special bear. So you can say that's very exotic. Alright, so let's go to the next word. The next word is extraordinary. Okay, something that is extraordinary is something that is very, very good or very unusual. Okay, let's go to the next word is extraordinary. Extraordinary means something that is very, very good or can be unusual or remarkable. You can say he is an extraordinary person. Okay, somebody that is very, very good. Alright, let's go online to see what we can find. Alright, so extraordinary. You can go to extraordinary people, people that can do very great things. Like for example, you see, these people, we say that they are extraordinary because they are not regular people, okay? We have these girls, they are very special because they are very unique. So you can say they are very extraordinary. Or people that can do very, very crazy things. You see this person? They can do very, very crazy things. Or people that is very, very smart. You can say they are very extraordinary. Okay? Extraordinary people also like to play sports like Jordan, LeBron James. You know, all these people are very extraordinary. They are very, very good. Alright, let's go to the next word. And the next word is proper. Proper is something that is what it is, and it's said to be right. Like for example, you can say sit down properly. Okay? Or you need to wear proper clothes if you go to Japan for the winter time. Or you need to wear proper clothes if you go swimming, or if you stay home, then you can wear proper clothes. If you get married or you go to the wedding party, then you can wear proper clothes at the wedding ceremony. Right, like for example, you can say, she never had a proper job, or my father has a proper job. Something that is good to have, right? So let's go online to see what we can find. Alright, so let's go here. And now we are going to go to proper. And in proper, maybe we can see the proper way to use a computer. How you need to sit down. You can sit down properly. Okay, the proper way to use a computer. Or here, this is not the proper way to use a computer. Okay? If you don't use the computer in a proper way, then you're going to get your back hurt. This is the proper way to carry a box or handle a box. The proper way to do something. Let's say this is the proper way to pick up a box, okay? You need to pick up an object from here, not like this, because that's not proper. Also, when you go to the gym and you are going to exercise, you have to exercise in a proper way, because if you don't exercise, then you're going to hurt yourself and your body. For that reason, you're going to have a trainer, and the trainer is going to teach you how to exercise properly. So let's go to the other word is regular. Regular is something that is really not special, okay? Like regular coffee or like a regular dish. Something that also regular is that something that happens very usual, or like happening often. Like you can say he is a regular customer in this restaurant because he always comes around the same time, the same days. Maybe every Thursday he comes to by the restaurant, so you can say he's a regular customer in this restaurant. Right, so let's find the words for regular. Alright, so let's see. Maybe you can say this is a regular TV show. Something that is very known. You can say she's a regular person. She doesn't have nothing special. She is very regular. You can say, let's see what else. This is a regular show because it plays very often on TV. Or a regular game, regular foot, regular shoes. Alright, let's go to solid. Let's go to smooth. A smooth means like your skin is very smooth. You can touch your skin is very smooth. Right? A smooth means that you have an even and it's a regular surface. Okay? Like you don't have any lumps in your skin, or you don't have any indentations. So that means that you have a very smooth. Okay, table is very smooth. The car is very smooth. Alright, let's take a look at the vocabulary from the internet, at the pictures. And this is called smooth. Alright, so sometimes you're going to see this kind of rock here. It's very smooth to the touch. When you touch it, you're going to feel that it's very smooth. Also, this kind of rock, so you're going to have some, the floor sometimes is very smooth. Sometimes the water is very still, it's not moving the water, so you can say the water in the sea was very smooth because the wind was not blowing today. Alright, so let's go to the next word is solid. Solid, it means that it's firm and it's stable in shape. It's not a liquid and it's not fluid. So that means that it's solid. Okay, so you can say this rock is very solid. Okay, let's go to the online pictures and we see now what that means. Solid. You can say that this rock is very solid. This piece here is very solid.